Welcome to my website. I'm Roxanne, and I'm very happy that you stopped by. If you're interested in a healthy mind, healthy body, or healthy soul, then you've come to the right place. Today's focus is a healthy body. I have many clients who come to me and ask me for tips in terms of weight management, either for weight loss or to just manage where they are right now and maintain. My best piece of advice is actually to avoid grains. Now, I know that this flies into the face of conventional wisdom, particularly if you're looking at the food pyramid, which has the base, which includes 6 to 12 servings of grain. But what I'm here to tell you is that there is more and more research pointing to the fact that as human beings, our bodies are simply not able to process grains. And in fact, when we do consume grains in large or small amounts, we tend to put on weight. And the reason has to do with our insulin levels. What happens when you consume a grain such as wheat or rice or rye or corn or spelt or even some of the sprouted grains is that your blood sugars spike. And what that causes is a reaction from your body to increase insulin. And when your body produces insulin, it is a fat storing hormone, which if you continue to create more and more of, you tend to store fat and get obese. I've been able to successfully lose and maintain 70 pounds off. At my highest, I was 208, and at 5'3", that's not very healthy. Currently, I maintain an ideal weight, and yes, I do bounce up between 5 to 6 pounds. But what I found is that the secret to longevity is indeed removing grains and sugars and starches from our dietary choices. We'll discuss starches and sugars on a later show. 3 points of reference that I'd like to point out for you, if you're like me and you need all sorts of research, is that there's a book called The Primal Blueprint. It just came out. And this is packed full of lots of research in terms of how our bodies have evolved over the years and what Mark Sisson, who is the author of this book, recommends. Another book that is pointing to grains and how adverse of an impact it can have on our health is Why We Get Fat and What to Do About It. And this is by Gary Taubes, T-A-U-B-E-S. It's a really, really great resource. And finally, another reference, if you're interested in reading up on it for yourself, is The No Grain Diet by Joseph Mercola. All 3 of these sources point to the fact that our bodies are not intended to consume grains. And by removing them from our diet, we're actually able to stabilize our insulin levels and lose weight. Or if we're not at a point where weight loss is important to us, we can maintain and stabilize our weight. So today's tip is to take the next 2 weeks. Actually, let's just do it for a week. I challenge you to take away grains for an entire week. And when you do it, log down in a journal or diary entry how you feel, or how is your thinking, how does your belly feel, are you feeling bloated, are you feeling better, are you irritable, do you have headaches, that type of thing. I can pretty much guarantee that you'll feel a lot better after 1 week with no grains. What would your eating choices look like? Nuts, meats, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. So when you shop the outer perimeter of your grocery store for foods that are organic or natural, not processed, and not prepackaged. You don't need anything with a barcode. And avoid those grains. Check back with me in about a week, or email me because I'd love to hear your experience. My email is Roxanne, R-O-X-A-N-N-E, @roxfit.com. Thank you for joining me, and we'll talk soon.